Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Get up. Get up, daughters. Get up. Good morning. This is Dolores, the pastor's daughter. We're going to do a little get ready with me and we're going to watch some videos because guess what? I have realized, you guys, that we are in trouble. Okay? We are in trouble because our discernment is not where it needs to be. And this is highlighted so much on the Kendra G show, more than any other show that I've seen, is highlighted so much how much daughters are in trouble and how much our discernment is not where it needs to be. So, this is what I figured, right? That we could probably watch these shows, right? Because the best way to increase your discernment and to activate your discernment, right? And to really put it in practice, to practice that muscle. Because remember, you guys, I always talk about it like it's a muscle, right? And so you have to work that muscle. You have to practice it in order to get strong in discernment, right? And sometimes the best way to do that is to look at other people, right? Because sometimes we lack the ability to really see ourselves and to really evaluate and critically think about our own lives and the decisions that we're making. But over time, while we are evaluating other people's lives, and we can use those same principles, those same key things that we learn, we can apply them to our own lives, right? And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just watch a few Kendra G shows. And this is a dating show that's on it's on what is it, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. She's everywhere and she's very popular. I'd be very surprised if you haven't heard about her yet and about her show because it's a worldwide show and a lot of people come on here looking for love, which is not bad in and of itself. But what ends up happening is people expose their weaknesses, daughters specifically, right? Meaning women specifically end up exposing their weaknesses. And I think that we, meaning the women, that we don't really realize how much we are putting ourselves in danger, how much we are exposing our weaknesses, and how much we do not see ourselves, and it is highlighted so much on this show. So I figured let's just go into it, right? Now, we're not trying to judge anybody. We're not, doing that whole like, pointing a finger, overly criticizing people or anything like that. The whole point is for us to be able to increase our discernment, to really work that muscle. And I told you the best way to do that is to put it in practice. So let's go ahead and I'm going to share this screen. And you guys, I'm going to be getting ready as we're watching this. So we're just going to have some girl talk. We're just going to, watch the show and just kind of highlight those things that we feel like may be problematic and things that we, advice maybe that we can even give to this daughter that's featured on the screen now. We could give her advice on how to be more discerning, how to protect herself, how to protect. It says here she's a mom of four. How do you protect your four kids as a single mother, uh, to where that you look for love, but you don't put your children in danger and yourself in danger in the process? Let me make sure you guys can hear me good. Hold on 1 second. If you don't mind, as soon as you come in, just go ahead and like the video, share the video, you guys, I'm trying to grow my channels. I'm streaming on several channels. I'm on Facebook. I got a few places on Facebook where my videos are featured, and a few places on YouTube where you can find my videos. So wherever you happen to be watching me, I don't even care where you're watching. Just go ahead and like, share. Make sure that you are following me, that you're subscribed, and help me to grow this community of daughters. So let's go ahead and just get into it, okay? Now, it says here the caption, she's a mom of four, ready for her husband. She met a man from my show, but it didn't last. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me make sure it's all the way at the beginning. Let's go.
Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, fix your Wi-Fi.
Oh Lord, I'm in a hotel, so okay.
Okay, I'm trying to see if your Wi-Fi could be right.
She's a mom of four, ready for
My
her
sister wanted me to be on the
met
show.
her
I hope
from my show, but it didn't
Hello?
progress.
I'm in.
I just
I
want
said
to
the
make sure you
Wi-Fi
guys
better
aren't
be
getting an
good.
Okay,
echo.
now
Let me know if
it's
y'all are
getting
getting
better. It's
echo
like
and we
one of
can
those
hear good.
Wi-Fis that gets better. Okay, yep. Okay, now we good. All right, what's
Hi,
your name, baby?
my name is Thea.
Thea, where you calling me from, love?
I'm in Atlanta right now on vacation, but I am from the Bronx. Oh God,
Are you okay? So where do you live? So you live in the
I
Bronx?
live in the Bronx, New York.
Okay. And Thea, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. What you do for a
I don't
living?
know how people be feeling on this show.
She's already getting the criticism,
What?
Uh,
Shelly.
Uh,
so I'm a Scorpio.
okay, you're a Scorpio. What do you do for a living, honey?
I am. I do hotel management.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, this is where they're gonna eat me up. I have 4 kids.
Okay, 4 kids.
Wait, did y'all
How old are
catch
your
how old
kids?
she was?
So I have an
Hold on.
18
We gotta go
year
back. We gotta go
old.
back because
What's
we
your name,
gotta put that in.
baby?
My name
We gotta put it in context, okay? So, like, depending on how many kids she has, I mean, how old she is and how many kids she has, like, we have to kind of put that ratio together.
is Thea.
Thea, where you calling me from, love?
I'm in Atlanta right now on vacation, but I am from the Bronx. Oh God,
Are you okay? So where do you live? So you live in the
I
Bronx?
live in the Bronx, New York.
Okay. And Thea, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36.
36.
What you do for a
I don't
living?
know how people be feeling on this show.
What?
Okay,
Uh,
so I'm a Scorpio.
okay, you're a Scorpio. What do you do for a living, honey?
I am. I do hotel management.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, this is where they're gonna eat me up. I have 4 kids.
Okay, 4 kids. How old are your kids?
So I have an 18-year-old, I have an 8-year-old son, 7-year-old, and 5.
Okay. Are they all by the same man?
Nope. I got 4 different baby
Whoa,
four
Okay,
baby
4 men.
whoa. Daughter. Daughter. Okay, let me just clap the fan on that, daughter. Oh, I'm gonna throw the fan, y'all. Look, daughter, 4 baby daddies. Oh man, I don't think women really realize how much that like how that looks to their prospective guy. You know that you have so many children by so many different fathers, and she's really not that old,
Have you
and the
ever been
kid's not that
married?
old.
No.
Never. Oh God,
So how
Jesus
come?
Christ.
Okay, well, do you desire marriage?
Yes, I do. Indeed. I
So,
definitely
Ooh,
marry
girl.
one day.
so 4 men. Why didn't you marry any of the men that you had children with?
I mean, it just didn't work out. Like I was young when I had my first child, of course. She's 18. I was dating somebody for 7 years. And that didn't work out either. I mean, he was kind of I would say
Don't say a
he was
narcissist.
kind of like verbally abusive. Like he was controlling, I should say. So he
Okay.
always had an issue. Um, then I have, yeah, like nothing worked out. five
Good
year
morning,
old, he
y'all.
basically was a deadbeat. 5 year old daughter, deadbeat. Um, yeah, like
So you
it just
don't
didn't
choose
work out.
men well.
I would say,
I don't think we realize how this looks to our prospective guy, right? And then I don't think that we realize what like the category of guy that's actually going to sign up for this. You know what I mean? And I know like we always want to like hold out hope. Well, it could happen, you know, we could find love, we could be happy and all of that stuff. But the likelihood of it actually happening is very, very low. The caliber of guy that she's going to attract is she's going to have to be real careful. Let's just put it that way. She's going to have to be really careful. She has daughters, young daughters, and when women go on shows like this, these national shows, and they tell like the demographic of kids that they have, like, okay, these are the ages of my kids. I have a 18-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter, and a like, you start getting into the genders of your children and stuff like that. That is like, that's sending out a signal to people who are predatory. And I don't think that we really realize that, we are sending out signals to these guys that could be really predatory. And it doesn't look like she makes really good decisions, because she has had at least 4 men in her life that she has procreated with. And then when she talks about why she's not with those guys, there is absolutely no self-awareness, no reflection on her behavior, or her decision making, or anything like that. She just talks about the guys and what's wrong with the guys. But like, you have to be like at least a little bit responsible for the people that you choose. And you're sending out a signal to the prospective guy that you make bad decisions, and you make bad decisions over and over and over again. That's not a good look.
I be trying. These men out here is, I don't know. I'll be dating, just not working out. So I guess it's
All
me
right,
not choosing.
okay, let me see if I
Okay,
can
there's a
see.
little
So we
bit of
got
responsibility
Thea,
there.
Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel manager, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, and never married. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
So I've been watching you for a while. I'm looking for somebody with no baby mama drama. I need somebody who's
Girl.
confident. No baby
Girl,
mama. I my baby
girl,
drama.
girl,
Okay.
girl,
No
Kendra,
baby
get her,
girl,
Kendra.
drama.
girl.
Every
Now, Thea. I'ma
yeah.
whisper it. I'ma whisper this because I don't want nobody else to hear it. Okay, just me and you.
Okay, go.
Yep, you listening?
Tell
You
her,
got
Kendra.
Everybody go
four.
ahead.
You got 4 baby daddies. How you gonna say you don't want somebody with baby mama drama when any man that dates you gotta deal with 4 other men because you got 4 baby daddies?
It doesn't matter because I don't bring drama. I don't bring drama. With my baby fathers, we don't have drama. I basically am a single mom. I take care of my kids. There's no drama at all.
See, now she doesn't understand how this sounds, okay? She doesn't understand how this sounds. It sounds like she said, I'm a single mom, I don't have baby daddy drama, right? Which means that these men, 4 men, are not active in her children's lives. 4, y'all. That means holidays, these kids, these kids are at home all the holidays. Where they gonna go? Because their dads aren't active. They're home all the holidays, all the breaks. You're never gonna get a break from these children that aren't yours, right? You're not getting assistance or child support probably from these guys. So, which means that all of the responsibility falls on her. And then when she gets with another guy, then that responsibility is going to fall on him. And like, guys, look at that. And then let's say that the fathers are active in the kids' lives. That means you have to coordinate. Okay? You have to coordinate with 4 other men when your children are gone, where they're going to be dropped off, when they're coming back home, what their needs are. Is not as simple as she's making it sound. She makes it sound like it's really no big deal, which to a prospective guy, it seems like she's very clueless as to what she's asking a man to sign up for. And this is not to like bash her or anything like that, but daughters, like, we have to be aware of the decisions that we make, because when we are ready to move on with our lives and probably make better decisions, all the decisions that we previously made are going to factor in. And she's talking about it as if it's just of no consequence. I mean, it's just nothing going to happen. I mean, it's just me. I'm just a single mom and I have 4 kids by 4 different men, and it's no big deal. It is a big deal.
If you
Like they
get
all.
serious with a man, I think what women don't, and men have shared this on the show. Shout outs to
Mhm.
Holla. I forget his name was Holla. He's from New York, and if I can remember, I'm gonna put the highlight in. He said, whenever you deal with a woman,
Mm.
you got to deal with the child's father too. Now, would you date a woman with kids?
Okay, listen. If you got one, I could I could possibly deal with the one. But when you start getting into the two threes and the fours, and you got multiple baby daddies, and cousin, if he said I want you to meet somebody, she got 3 kids, but she got 3 baby fathers. I said, do you understand that that's 7 personalities that I got to deal with?
Break
Because y'all
down
not thinking
that.
about
Break
that.
down 7 personalities.
Okay, 7 personalities I got to deal with. I got the woman,
Y'all
her
listen.
3 kids, that's 4.
Okay.
And I got to deal with the 3 baby daddies, because if I'm taking this woman serious, let's be real, I got to probably meet that, like, all the kids, the fathers come in, da da da. I got to deal with 7 personalities. You got to get to know 7 people. You got to build a connection with 7 people.
So, if he's a respectable man, he got to deal with you, your 4 kids, and then the 4 men that come along with those kids. So let's just say one of your children gets into it with him. I'm going to call my real daddy. And now your real daddy got to jump in to the situation. So there might not be drama right now because there is not a man in that spot. But you have to be aware that any man that is serious about you, not just trying to have sex with you, but serious about you, would have to, he should want to desire a good relationship. And you never know how that's going to be. So are these men non-existent? Do your kids' fathers not participate?
They're not consistent. They're not really consistent the way that I would
All
say. Like
four of them?
they will have to go through me if they had an issue with any of my kids. That's one thing. And the father will have to respect what I have to say first. And if somebody comes into my life, they have to basically respect what I have going on. Their fathers have to respect what I have going on. There's no drama at all.
Okay.
This is like, y'all, this reflects on you. This reflects on you because she just sounds clueless. She sounds absolutely clueless as to what she's asking for. They have to go through me. There's no drama. There is drama just like by default because you have 4 kids by 4 different men. It's just by default that there's drama. So you can't even say that there's no drama. And whoever signs up for this is looking at her like, ma'am, you're not even aware of what you're asking me. And that factors in because at least if you're aware of what you're asking me to do, you have some type of some type of critical thinking about the situation that you're asking someone to come into. It's almost like she doesn't even really care or consider what the guy she's asking for will have to deal with. She's clueless. And that is going to reflect, that is going to reflect on the guy that ends up in her life, right? Any man with like sense would never sign up for this. So what does that leave? What does that leave as far as the market that she's available to? That leaves predatory men, narcissistic men, people who are looking for her vulnerabilities and her weaknesses so that they can exploit that. Like just right now, like less than 7 minutes into this interview, I would probably suggest that she wouldn't even date until her daughters are grown. Her daughter is like 18. Because how do you ensure that the man who comes into your life will not be predatory in nature when you are so clueless as to your decision making, as to what you're asking a person to sign up for, as as to like the position that you've put yourself in. And that's what's reflecting right now.
Okay, so you want to get married. Would your future husband have the right to discipline your children?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And
Okay, let's keep
of
going.
course, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Do y'all believe that?
Things
Okay.
will go through me. It's fine.
He would discipline them. Then he can't discipline them because you're gonna discipline them if they have to go through you.
No, they can go through me, but they are allowed to discipline my child as well. But basically, we can go through it together. They can talk to me about it, but they can definitely discipline my child. That's fine. But it has to be like a serious, committed relationship, not nobody who I'm just dating and getting to know.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I'm talking
Yeah, I
to you.
agree
Said
with
you want
that
to get
too.
married. So everything I'm asking for a man that would be considered as a husband.
Yeah, they can discipline my child. Of course.
Okay. I cut you off, so I want you to start from the top. What type of man you looking for?
So I did say no baby mama drama. I'm gonna stick with that because that's what I want. Okay. I want somebody with good hygiene. Basically, they have to have good hygiene. I don't want nobody bad. Somebody who's basically can express themselves, good communicator. And of course, they gotta accept that I'm a mom first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Big communication is big with me because I'm a real person and I expect somebody to be real with me as well.
Asking somebody, like she says she's a mom first, right? But asking somebody to come second to 4 kids, and it's not even second, like you're coming fifth to 4 kids. You just like, and I'm not bashing her, you know what I'm saying? It's just that you just have to be aware of what you're asking for. And I don't think she's very aware.
Yeah, I'm basically keeping 100 all the time. So they know exactly what time it is when they deal with me.
So I'm assuming that you date a man and there was baby mama drama.
Not necessarily. I'm just putting it out there that I don't want that. No.
Oh, okay. I was
I'm
told there
not
was a passive man that
drama,
satisfied that.
drama, because if I see drama, I take myself away from it. Basically, I'm not. No, I have not.
Okay. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
So my deal breakers would be basically, like I said, somebody who's a deadbeat. I want somebody a deal breaker as
Now
well.
her deal breakers are deadbeats. But she just had babies by 4 deadbeats. Because remember, she just said that they're not active and not the way that she wants them to be. So she just had kids by 4 deadbeats, y'all. And now she's asking for no deadbeat. I mean, she shouldn't want a deadbeat. Like no matter what her previous decisions were. I'm glad she's changing that, but a person's looking at this like, girl, why ain't you require this like 3 baby daddies ago?
I try to remember stuff. No abusive, of course, no verbally abusive, and then somebody who can't communicate well. Another deal breaker. I don't like excessively like jealous men. Like I already know I'm attractive, and I don't want somebody who's gonna be upset with somebody trying to talk to me because I'm gonna keep it 100. Like if I like you, and that's how I am. I'm a Scorpio. Like if I like somebody, I basically trying to work and establish an exclusive relationship. So that's me.
Okay. She says she knows she attractive, so when other men try to holler at her, do not be insecure. Has that happened before?
I don't like insecure men. That's just something that I'm not. Yeah, I can't date insecure men.
No,
I just want them to
I
be
get. No, go
confident
ahead.
within them. Sorry, I don't know if you're still saying something, but I want them
Go
to be
ahead.
confident within themselves. Like know that you know, trust, be confident. That's a big deal breaker if they're not able to do that, and they're
Okay.
just goal driven, and ready to work on a family dynamic. Um, Yeah.
Ready to work on a family dynamic. That's exactly like what you be signed up for work. Like this is gonna be work. Sometimes like because like as women, because there are kids, it seems like we're kind of oblivious to what it takes to raise them, to be in their lives, to discipline them, especially for a man who is not fathering those four kids. You'd be signing up to work. That means like being there, supporting these children financially, supporting them emotionally, spiritually, going to the games, taking them to practice, doing all the things. And it may be a really great guy out there who will sign up for this, but I can't see it right now. I just can't see it right now. I'd be very nervous for her to bring a man into her life. She has daughters. I'd be very, very nervous for those kids.
So let me ask you this. Did you say that, is there a past experience where you were dealing with a guy and then somebody else tried to hit on you and it was a whole situation?
No. I'm just putting what I want and what I don't want out there. Like I
Okay.
don't like.
Oh, okay. I thought it happened or something.
No,
Okay.
it's
Fair enough.
not a situation. I'm not a drama filled person. I stay away from drama. I'm very quick to be dismissive if somebody is drama. I don't have time for it. Yeah, I just don't have time. Like my main focus, and I'm gonna tell people this, is my kids. Yes, I'm a mom of four. My focus is my kids. I definitely involve, like I will always find time for somebody who I'm interested in. Like right now I'm on vacation. Like, I find
And I
time to
wonder where
have
the
me.
kids are. Do y'all wonder where the kids are? She's on vacation in Atlanta. Um, so I'm wondering where the kids are. Like, if it doesn't sound like any of them are with her. So, maybe that is an indication that she has a pretty sound support system, that where the kids can go. Um, which I mean, I suppose that is, a good sign that shows that she can get away and, and give, some one-on-one time to whoever she's with and stuff like that. So I suppose that that is a good sign there.
Me time. I'm a mom. And sometimes you need that me time. But then I'm big on my kids as well. So I want to let people know that if I'm interested, I make it work. So that's never an issue with me.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yes. The guy definitely has to look a certain way. I definitely like somebody. I'm 5'7". So I prefer somebody 6 feet and up, at least.
At least. Were all your
Yeah.
children's dad over 6 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what
Okay. So,
I mean,
okay.
I prefer black guys as well. I don't have a light skin, dark skin preference. I just need to have
Okay.
good height and be confident. Good. Carry yourself well.
Carry yourself well. All right. Money. So you make a certain amount of money.
Yes. I
Yeah,
need
he
to at
gonna need
least make
to.
$80,000. I live in New York. I used to be lenient with that and be like, they don't have to.
Oh, your volume went out, honey. Your volume went out.
Okay, tell y'all let me know what y'all think about this, right? Like when women say that they have a income requirement for who they want to date, but they have children that they are not getting child support for, like how do y'all feel about that? Okay? Like I think it's a little bit like really, sis. I mean, sure, you should, have requirements. You know how much it's gonna take to maintain your lifestyle, to live where you live, all that stuff, right? But you're also not requiring the children's fathers to financially take care of them. But you're asking another man to sign up for and to have a certain amount of income just to date you. And it's I'm kind of I'm kind of little a little iffy on that, because it just seems like, girl, get your child support get your child support child. Okay.
Yes.
Thousand
What's
or
going
more.
on with her
I'm
volume?
gonna stand on that.
Okay. She's standing on that 80,000 or more. So do you want him to be in New York?
I've traveled before, but I prefer them to be in New York.
Okay. Do you get child support? That was one of the questions from the cousins.
Yeah.
You
Girl,
do.
you
Okay.
better
All right,
from all
Kia,
of
let's do
them.
the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me see.
From all of them. That's the question. Because remember, yeah, I just said that, y'all. Like, don't be asking for no income requirement. You're not even requiring these fathers to take care of their children.
So this says
Let's see this body, child. Okay. All right, we see that booty when you turn, girl. So we got Thea, Bronx, New York,
Yeah.
36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to
She's
four
cute, though. She's
kids.
pretty.
When was your last relationship?
so my last relationship was literally I stopped talking to somebody about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was y'all in a relationship?
Yeah.
Why'd y'all break up 2 weeks ago?
It's a long story. Like we was in a relationship for about 10 months and we just felt I just felt like I couldn't deal with him no more because we I had a situation with my daughter, one of my kids, and I guess instead of him being communicating that maybe it was too much because I used to always travel to see him. Um, he lived in another part of New York, basically, and I would travel to see him, and then eventually, like I was restricted at the moment and could not go to travel to see him, and basically he he didn't tell me he wasn't okay with it, but he was just started acting funny, like the true colors came out. So I was just like, nah, I can't. Like there's certain things I would allow, certain things that I
So you guys
just
were
would
long
not allow.
distance?
No, just a different borough, I should say.
Oh, okay. A different
Yeah,
borough. Okay.
just still travel, but just a different borough. So it wasn't really long distance. I wouldn't say long distance. So,
Okay, 2 weeks is soon. Do you feel like you're ready to start dating,
well, I was
or more so, is or can that be repaired, or is it over for real?
no, it's over. Once I realized, like I gave chances, not like I'm just like up and left. It was basically, I felt him out. I went to go see him to make sure like this is what I wanted, and he was still acting funny. So I was just like, it was a really serious situation. So he should have been more understanding on my situation. So other than that, I was the one always making sure that we kept it going. So because he didn't, yeah, I'm not broken from it. I promise you.
Okay. Hold on, real
But like
quick.
Y'all.
Go ahead.
time to move on.
What do you want to
You know
say?
what I mean? I said I'm not broken from it. I just know it's time to move on. I know when basically I've observed myself enough to know when I can take something, when I can tolerate something. And that was something I wasn't tolerating in my eyes. So
Okay.
he's gone. Yes.
Okay. Just real quick, I asked you earlier about child support, and then someone said we didn't really ask that question, so I had to pin it for a second so y'all can know. I don't know why y'all think I be lying, child. Someone did ask that question, and that's why I asked the question.
You know
Now I'm
how
about to unpin it
I
for the
always
person that said I was a liar when I asked that question. As you can see, someone really did ask that. All right, let's keep going. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
it was about 2 weeks ago when I
Don't
seen him.
answer.
And yeah, that was it. I wasn't feeling
Okay.
it.
I never recommend women answering this question on national um, media, social media. Don't ever answer that question. It doesn't matter how long ago it was or how recent it was. It's never going to sound good for you to expose, for you to disclose. Like, that's a private conversation, not a national where the world needs to know your, you know what I mean, your sexual history. So I recommend never answering this question on a public platform like this. Like, that's just for the person who that the future person that you're going to be sleeping with, not for the world to know ever. I just feel like it's unbecoming of a woman to disclose on national media, like how recent or how far back it's been since she slept with someone. That's not a good look.
Okay, so here's what the cousins are saying. Now, this is a common thread I keep saying. They're saying, do you know how, like, they feel like 2 weeks, maybe you need to heal,
No.
and do you know how to be single?
No, they don't know me. That's why I don't need to heal. Like, I'm already healed. All right. When I don't like something and it's not something that I could tolerate, I let go. I move on. There's some,
Did
I've
you love
been,
this man?
I cared for him. I did.
Okay, okay.
I cared him for 10 months. When you took him 10 months.
What's the longest you've ever been without a man?
Oh, good question.
I would say 4.5 years.
Oh, so
I was dating for. So I got
4.5 years
to learn.
you didn't date a man at all?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Right after my. It was like
Okay.
I was.
Wait, right after what? Like right
So
after you had a baby?
you went 4.5 years without having sex.
No, I was dating. I had, yeah.
Yeah. Look at your face right there. Like, girl, what I just asked you? No, you was not you was never by yourself. Y'all, she hops. She hops from man to man. That is like, see, that's what I'm telling y'all, daughters. Y'all have to realize what you are saying and how it's translated. Okay? Like, she's saying this like it's no big deal. She hops from man to man, which is why she has 4 children. She could have had way more than that. Cause it doesn't appear that she makes good decisions.
Girl, you're not answering. You're not okay. What's the longest you ain't date nobody?
4.5 years of being in a relationship. You said how long?
No,
I was not.
Okay, well, let me rephrase. I could have asked the question wrong. Huh?
Yeah, I was just dating. I wasn't in a relation, like an exclusive relationship, I should say. I was not in an exclusive.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question. What's the longest you ever? Can I wait? Hold on, Thea. I gotta ask the question. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
What's the longest you ever been without a man? Period.
Never.
Without a man. Period.
Never, y'all.
I would
She's
say
never been
like
without.
6 months.
Okay.
She's never been without.
Because some cousins feel as though 2 weeks isn't enough time. You should heal, and then some feel like you don't know how to be single because you have 4 kids by 4 men.
Honestly, the cousins could think what they want as far as that. I know that I'm okay with dating, continuing to date.
See, that's another lack of awareness, because people in the comments, which are people that she's, probably pitching herself to, right, are telling her, this is what we're getting from what you're saying. And she just totally dismisses it. Totally dismisses it. Y'all see this, right? She's totally dismissing it. She is oblivious to what her decisions mean, like how it's translated to other people. Oblivious to it, y'all.
You understand? Like, I love the cousins, but I know that I'm okay to date and move on. It's not, I've been with him for 10 months. I was trying to work it out. We did say we were exclusive, but at the same time, when there's someone who is not on the same page with you, and you know what you can tolerate, what you cannot, then you have to also learn how to let go. And that's what I'm okay with. Like, I know that he wasn't for me, probably for somebody else. That's okay. It's time to move on. That's it.
Okay. All right, 3 flaws you have to work on.
So I'm not really on time all the time. Like, I would say I'm not early all the time. Like, sometimes I'm just like on time or a little late. So I'm trying to work on that, like time management. I would say my patience starts to run thin or whatever. My patience run thin. I'm working on that as well. As you get older, it's like your patience start running a little thin. And then I can be submissive and I can be dismissive at submissive than dismissive. So if I like somebody, I can basically be submissive to them, and basically, how can I put it? Basically, I like to cater to my man, make them feel good, please them, whatever, the person that I'm dating. But if I realize that you're taking advantage or you're getting too complacent or you're just not respecting me as a person, then I can be dismissive. That's the thing people don't understand. Like, I can be dismissive. And I'm not going to tolerate certain things. I don't care if I have 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. I'm still a woman at the end of the day, and I still respect myself. If I'm not happy with how you're treating me, then you get dismissed.
Okay, fair enough. So, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Thea?
So, like I said, I can bring a lot to the table. I know,
Yeah, you do bring a lot to the table, friend. You do bring a lot to the table, girl. Okay. 4 kids being one of them. Y'all, we have got to do better. We have got to do better. We have got to do better.
I want a family dynamic. I love like a family like traditions and stuff like that, and I want to start a tradition eventually. My daughter's 18, so she missed that kind of. I really want to start a family dynamic where there's traditions and fun. As far as like Thanksgiving, just having good events and stuff. So I want to invite a guy actually, like, exclusive with them, to be in that family dynamic. Just have fun. I bring fun to the table. I'm not a boring person. We have fun. And just basically, we work on establishing our goals together. And, um, I'm family oriented. Of course, I have my kids. Yes, cousins. I have my kids. So I'm definitely family oriented, and I expect that person to be as well. And we work together.
Do you want more kids?
No, I don't want any more kids.
No. So he should already have kids.
I prefer a guy with kids already, so they can be more understanding on that part. If you don't have kids or you're not happy with me having 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, then you don't have to reach out to me. And that's how I feel. But I know what I want with it. So.
Okay. What's the age range you would date? Yeah.
So I would date. I was trying not to go low, but I do like guys sometimes a little younger. 32.
No, ma'am.
I'm trying to date a little older, so the most I would go is 43.
Okay. And
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. Ideally, she should go older. Like, she should start at 43 and go up from there. I can't see really a man in her age range like the range that she wants being really open to this dynamic, because like that's usually men in that age range are still having their kids, they're still like growing their family, they want to be with a woman they can have a child with, and she's not open to that. I would honestly suggest to her to go like to start at 43 and go up from there, like maybe to like 53. You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna want a man who's already established in his career, that makes a good amount of money. You know what I mean? That he can provide a little bit more. Maybe someone who is near retirement, so that he has a little bit more time to dedicate to being a stepfather to her children and to being active in the kids' lives, because I'm sure she's wanting a father figure for her children, since the other guys their fathers aren't very much involved. I would suggest she go way up from there, not starting in the 30s. I don't think that's a good idea.
well, you know why you're single. You just broke up with somebody 2 weeks ago. All right, so we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, never married, desires to be married, correct?
That is correct, Ken.
Okay, she'll date 32 to 42, prefers you to be in the New York area, make bare minimum $80,000.
I've talked to a guy from your show before too. I won't
Uh-oh.
release his,
Let's get
What
but
into
I
happened?
it.
did. So I think it was cool. Like if I lived closer to him because I was traveling. If I lived closer to him, then I would have probably like pursued something. He was a cool guy. It's just the only thing I would say is his communication was not the way that I wanted it to be. Like if he wasn't like an open book, you had to always pull stuff out of him, which I'm okay with, but it's just like to a certain extent. Like you have to communicate eventually. We're adults. We're not gonna
So
play that game.
you guys were just talking. Did you ever meet in person?
Yeah, we did. We met in person like four
Did
times.
y'all sleep together?
Do I have to disclose that?
Well,
You've
by not
already been
wanting to
disclosing
answer,
your
you did.
sexual history,
But
girl.
wait a
We
minute.
did.
When did you meet this guy?
If a person say, "Do I have to disclose that?" That's automatically a yes. We know that, don't we, y'all? Don't we know that? We do.
I wanted to share that because it's like, yeah, I just wanted to share that because
Well,
I've
okay.
dated.
And now I want to know, give me the time frame. When did you meet him?
Um, I met him before I started talk, like a year ago.
Because you just said you got out of a 10-month relationship.
Correct. That was before my 10-month relationship.
Yeah, what I tell you? Didn't I tell you she hops? She hops from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. She has no break in between these guys. And probably the 6-month break that she had between guys, maybe she just didn't find somebody during that time. But she hops from relationship to relationship. That's what daughters do not realize when they come on this show. When they are telling their story, their history, their decisions, they're not realizing what that translates to. So now she's saying that like there's 2 guys in her very recent history, and she already has kids by 4 other men. She doesn't have like, she's not controlling. Well, she's controlling it, I'm sure, but she doesn't have discipline when it comes to her sexual activity. She doesn't. She doesn't have discipline. So this guy that she talked to before, the 10-month guy, she went and saw him 4 times. She met him on the show. So it's like, how much vetting did you do there? Did you have him around your kids? So now is that 2 men in the recent history that you've had around your children? Do y'all see? And that's what, like, the guy who she'd be, prospective guy is gonna think about all this stuff. And then he's noticing that she's not thinking about all this stuff. She's not considering anything or really thinking about the implications of her decisions, but she just saying it like it's no big deal. It's a big deal.
Okay.
It
And
was
y'all
like
stopped talking
a year ago.
a year,
A year
year
ago.
ago? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to, he was on the show?
He was on the show, and my
What
sister,
city did he live in?
she was on here as well. She's the one who told me about you, Kendra, and wanted me to go on. So she's seen his interview, and then she was like, like you should talk to him, because he was a decent guy. But it just the distance and stuff. It kind of died down a little bit.
Well, let me just jump. I'm gonna just listen. I'm gonna say this, and you reminded me because I probably been meaning to say this. A lot of men been getting vagina from the women on my show. Let's just call it what it is.
Tell it,
Just call
Kendra.
it what it is. A lot of men been getting vagina from the women, and listen.
Because they see these vulnerabilities, they see these weaknesses, and women on that come on this show like her are just telling all of their vulnerabilities and their weaknesses. They're showing how they make bad decisions and how you can easily come into their life, say the right thing and do the right thing, and you will easily be in. But not only are you in with these women, but you also have an end to their children. And this is what scares me about her specifically, and about some of these other women that I see on this show, is that they are oblivious as to the dangers that they are putting their children in. She has 4 of them. And from what I heard, it sounds like she has 2 daughters and 2 sons. She has an 18-year-old and a 4-year-old daughter. That's what it sounds like. I'm not sure about the other two. It sounds like those may have been boys, or they may be boys. But then again, you have to realize that, some of these people will prey on your sons too. But specifically, this channel is about daughters. So I'm very much concerned about her daughters. She just does not make good decisions. Where are her kids at now? She's in Atlanta on vacation. She's on a dating show looking for a guy while she's on vacation. She's not even taking me time. She just said that even though she has 4 kids, she's focused on me time. So why are you on a dating show instead of focusing on yourself? So it's really not about me time. It's time for me to find me another guy, because I just broke up with the guy 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks is too long. I need to hop on to the next guy. Are y'all following this? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are y'all picking up what she putting down?
Y'all grown folks. Do what you want to do. All I encourage you to do at all times is to be responsible for your grown ass actions.
Oh.
Now I keep telling you, ladies, stop having sex with men who won't be in relationships with you if that's what you want. Y'all want to listen to me.
Kendra,
y'all want to be grown and giving out the vagina.
See how she's trying to cut Kendra off? She doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear a voice of reason. She is talking while Kendra's talking, saying, hey, you need to be careful. Stop giving these guys your body when they don't have good intentions, when they don't see you as in their future. And she's literally over talking Kendra, talking while Kendra is talking. She's not even taking heed to good advice.
With no relationship, and then you want somebody to marry you and buy the vagina.
No, that's not. What is it
then? What is it?
Listen, Kendra. Listen.
I'm listening. I got my
ear.
Listen. I'm gonna move my lace front so I can hear it. Go ahead. Tell me. I'm moving the lace so I can hear you good. What is it?
Trying to establish a relationship.
That's
one thing. And you're basically want it to be exclusive. So
you having sex before you exclusive?
So yes, I did.
You weren't even in a relationship. So how you gonna get to exclusive? You having sex? Y'all ain't even boyfriend. So what's going on?
So
come on, I'm listening. Keep going. I'm listening.
You're dating Kendra, so people don't date and have sex.
If you wanna be a wife, you wanna keep having kids by men who don't want to be with you.
Eventually,
You wanna eventually? Well, how about have a wife standard at the door and be okay with walking away from any man who is not willing to be in a relationship with you. Ladies, get this through your, it is a fair, natural requirement to say, I only have sex with men I'm in relationships with. Men would respect that, okay? You're not asking for a lot to say, hey, I don't care what you do. I'm not them other girls. But in order to get this vagina, it's me and you. Do you agree? You don't agree? Well,
look at her face, you guys. Look at her face while Kendra's talking. She does not plan on changing her decision-making process at all. She doesn't care what Kendra's saying. She is still going to do what she's been doing, which means that she is still going to get the result that she's been getting. This is sad, y'all.
We can do coffee dates if my time is available. My time might not be available because I might be with my man. So it is a very understandable requirement to say to a man, I only have sex with men I'm in relationships with. And I think you should learn that if you want to be a wife. Think about it. I'm not trying to dish you. I'm not trying to dish you, but your track record is your track record, honey. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now you gave
real, Kendra.
Having a child is the highest honor. It really is. It's the highest honor. There's nothing more a woman can do for a man than to bring life into this world. Point blank, period. And that is the fastest way to get your ring, to get your wife. Now, life happens, but you gave the highest honor to 4 men who you described not even the best men. So now you want a new guy to come along and to marry you. You know, you have 4 kids. You don't want to get the guy that you're going to marry. You don't want to have a kid by him because you say you don't want to have any more kids. Then we also just learned you met a guy from my show who you had sex with and wasn't in a relationship with. Why would a man buy this, as in marry you? Why would he do that? Why would it make sense?
So we would definitely have to get to know each other first, and it doesn't always have to sex. You are right. I don't always date and have sex with men, but like I said, if I'm physically
Uh,
sexually attracted to you, sometimes that does transpire. But at the same time,
Well,
yeah,
you need to figure out a way to calm that part down right there if you want to
I
get
can't
into a relationship. Like I
saying that
know,
always
and
an
that's what
issue.
all women say. They got these sexual desires. I know. We
No,
saw Mia Copa
it's
with
not.
Kelly.
she's still over talking Kendra. She is not going to change her decision making process at all. She leads with her vagina. She believes that her value is in her vagina. And she thinks that she can hook a man with her vagina, not realizing that that's just not working. It's not working. It hasn't worked. It's not gonna work. I wonder what her answer is to I don't know if Kendra asked already, why would a guy be lucky to be with you? But let's see.
All
Rolling.
the
I know y'all want to
time.
give it up to the men. Keep giving it up. I mean, this is why men don't want to settle down though, because they know if they look good and they get your sexual attraction, you're gonna give them sex. So why am I gonna? I already got what I wanted. I know you want to have sex with me. So keep not knowing how to control your urges from these men because you're sexually attracted to them.
No. I didn't say every single time you date somebody you have to have sex. That's let me clear that up. I was just saying
No,
that
that's your
sometimes that does.
history. Every single time she dates someone, she has to. Don't say I didn't say you have to, like, no, like, we're talking about you. Like, she is clearly just giving it up to whoever guy she's talking to at the time. And I mean, if that's what she wants to do, then that's what she wants to do. Y'all want y'all sexual freedom. Y'all want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Throw that thing, drop that thing, open that thing, bust it wide. You know what I'm saying? Do all you want to do. But you just not going to get the results you want. And if you are someone who has a high drive, then maybe you should think about, self pleasure. You should think about something else instead of just, you know what I'm saying, just giving it up like that. It's just never going to work out the way you want it to. It's just not. And it is, like, to me this is a bit scary, um because she has daughters. And she's somebody's daughter too, y'all. You know? And she's not realizing that she is putting herself in this position to be taken advantage of, to be used, to be objectified, to never really be valued, to never really be loved. And it's all because of her own decision making, her lack of ability to see herself, her lack of ability to critically think and make wise decisions. Her discernment is not there, y'all. It's not there. Oh, let's continue. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Does happen,
And
and
I'm
of course
telling you,
I
I know exactly
I
what you said.
know myself. Like I can date somebody without having sex with them. I'm not saying that I cannot. I was just saying that particular person. Yes, I did. You asked the question and I said yes.
No,
But at the
you
same
didn't. You said, do I
time,
have to
if I
disclose
am
that?
going to be married to somebody, I have to get to know them to a certain extent before we get to that point. So, I mean, they have to be okay.
So what she's saying is, I have to sleep with them before I marry them. I have to know that it's good before I marry them. And I mean, like, you're not gonna find me like disagreeing with that totally. But there's a lot more that has to be done before you even get to that stage of a relationship, even when you're dating. But I think she is, like, saying, like, she probably prioritizes um sexual activity in her relationship before she even really gets to know the guy. Because if she had gotten to know these guys before, she wouldn't have 4 kids by 4 different men. That's one. And then she wouldn't have slept with these recent guys that she slept with. So it's really like, once you start doing the count, right? Because a guy who is thinking about being with her is going to do the count. They're like, okay, wait a minute now. She already has four, that's 4 men right there, at least, right? Doesn't even considering the people who, maybe she had miscarriages, you know, maybe she had pregnancy scares by other people, maybe she's had abortions, you know, you have to think about all of that. Plus, you just heard about 2 recent guys. So now that's up to 6 guys at least. See, she's oblivious to what she's actually saying and how that translates to other people who are listening to her. People are doing the math. They're like, dang, girl, like. And then you have this posture of, well, don't you have sex with people you dating? She has no intention of being more intentional with her body, with her intentions, with her moves. Oblivious, y'all.
Okay with my dynamic, my family's dynamic. We have to talk, we have to date and stuff like that. And then because I have kids, so basically I have to be comfortable with that person being in my world into that extreme before they even become my husband. So that's only what I'm saying. But yes, it is possible when I date. Yes, I do, but not all the time. That's what I want to clear up. It's not always okay, I'm dating you, let's do this. I get to know people first and engage, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
And this
So
is
that's how I
what,
date now. Sometimes it
and
works
here's the deal.
and
Here's
I give chances.
okay.
No, go ahead, Kendra.
I don't want to cut you off.
No, no,
Continue.
no. Go ahead. I'm listening. I want to
What
know
I
the
would,
question.
this is what I would encourage all women to do. And this is what I've done in my life. And I try to give, and I'm always giving y'all advice from wives, husbands, and the men y'all describe. And men marry things that are exclusive. Like if a man marries you, it's usually because he feels you are exclusive to him in some manner, right? And you already, I mean, you have 4 children, that's one thing, but you also do not want to have any more children, so he's not going to have a child with you because it's not your desire. Then you also said it doesn't happen all the time, but there are men who you were sexually attracted to, who you were not in a relationship with, that you were willing to have sex with. So a logical man would say, well, why I don't have to marry her if I have certain things, if I'm attractive, if I have money, or whatever the case may be, because you have decided in the past those men didn't have to be your husband in order to get a lot of things you should have gave to your husband. So I understand what you're saying. I think what's happening is a lot of women should start talking to wives more and husbands more. Y'all need to start talking to wives more and husbands more, and ask men, what made your wife so special? A lot of wives I know never had BBLs. You know, they're some something, some small, they're natural women. And you should just start talking to husbands and say, what was it about your wife that made you marry her? And I think it would give a lot of women insight on the men who marry and why they marry.
That is really good advice. However, I think the problem is that women, we don't listen to each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how she's over talking Kendra, and Kendra's giving her advice based on what Kendra said. She's talking to wives, she's talking to husbands, and she's talking to the guys that these women say they want. But when Kendra was talking to her, giving her advice, she was over talking her. She was talking while Kendra was talking. She was trying to plead her case. She wasn't listening. So yeah, like I believe that you should seek advice from a person who is where you want to be. But the problem is that we don't listen to each other. We just don't. And that's one thing that we just really have to work on. Part of discernment is also taking advice, listening, and seeking out, other people to get their perspectives, right? You take it in, right? Just like they say, like when you eat the chicken, you eat the meat, leave the bones, right? So you take what you could take from the advice or the information that you are given, and what doesn't apply to you, then you just leave that alone, right? But this girl here, she's not going to listen. She's not listening at all. She's not even listening now. It's people in the comments who are saying different things to her. She's not listening. Oh, I don't care about the people in the comments. But that could be your guy. The one that you're saying you want is in the comments saying, like, this is an issue for me. You're not listening. So that's good advice. But the problem is that because her discernment is not where it needs to be, she is not going to take that advice. She's not even going to ask. Let's continue.
Don't listen. Forget. Y'all always say Kendra ain't married. That's fine. That's fine. I'll receive that. I'm telling you what husbands have told me, and you can find out for yourself. I say talk to husbands so y'all can start getting educated on what makes a man marry a woman.
Well,
yeah. I mean,
y'all see what I said?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna listen.
I don't have no issues with what you just said.
You don't think that's good advice? You don't want to talk to husbands?
No, I'm actually taking your I respect your advice. I'm open to hearing what people got to say about situation, dating, and stuff like that. That's why I watch your show. Like,
and what was so crazy, girlfriend? I guess the Lord, this is a pop-up show on a Sunday. We was getting ready to go. I was about to say goodbye until you came. You came. It was you. You came with the alley-oop of I met somebody from your show. And people say, like, if you would have ended right when we were saying goodbye and you came with the what happened to me, somebody from your show, that's what inspired all of this.
Speaking of which, what do y'all think about that? Like, why do you feel like she even said that? She never had to say that she met somebody from the show and she dated him for a little while and she slept with him and all that stuff and it just didn't work out. She never had to say that. Why did she say that? Why do we share so much more information than what's required? Kendra didn't ask. It was not even prompt. Like, there was no prompt to it. She just said it. Why do y'all suppose she would even just say that? It just like further made her look bad.
We was about to go, girl.
That's okay. Like,
but I think it was necessary. I think it was necessary because I think the issue was going on is a lot of girls who are not in relationships, podcasters who ain't husbands, everybody got a microphone. And I think that's why people are not getting the real deal about marriage because y'all don't got enough real marriage mentors. And y'all should get some married mentors to learn the real deal about marriage. And I think it will help a lot of people.
Agreed.
Jerome, shut up. We got to go. How can the guy reach out to you, Thea?
Yeah, Kendra.
How can the guy reach out to you, honey?
So, Lovely Thea. So it's LUVLY Thea, THEA 1.
Okay, and there you have it. But listen, it was all with love. At the end of the day, I don't take joy. This is not like I wasn't trying to bash you, but sometimes you got to give tough truth, and it was all with love. So I hope you received it with love. That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't really trying to break you down. And honestly, I think it's a lesson that a lot of people can learn from it. You are the person on the screen, but that was a message for a lot of people. So hopefully I'm sending you one.
And people do need that advice as well. And that's just how it is. You got to tell your truth.
You need that advice. She's talking about people need it. No, you need it, ma'am. Take that for yourself. Take that advice for yourself.
That's what it is.
That's like. All right. And I'm gonna challenge you this. This is my challenge for you. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how sexy he is. I don't care what he wants to do. If I want you to, because you want to be a wife, this is a wife. Before you can be a wife, you got to be a girlfriend. Bare minimum. Don't have no more sex with no man who ain't ready to be your man.
That's fine. I did it before, and I can do it again, Kendra. But I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm putting to that challenge. All right, bye, baby girl.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, sweetheart. Her IG is love. Let me write LUVLYTHEA1. LUVLYTHEA1. All right, bye, baby girl. Woo, child. First of all, I can usually have a straight face. Jerome, I'm gonna whoop your ass because I know you in real life. And Jerome, your comments was sending me, and I was trying to stay as professional as possible. Listen, this is a pop-up show, and maybe these lessons, maybe that was the word from the good Lord. Get y'all some husband friends. Well, not husband friends, because you only be friends with husbands because they
No.
got wives. Get y'all some married friends.
Right.
Start sitting down the table. Married people ain't gonna always tell you their business on the internet because they want to keep a happy home. Internet too damn judgmental. But you can talk to some married people offline that will give y'all some real deal advice about marriage. All right.
Girl, man.
All right, we're gonna watch this one. Um, let me see. I think this is the next one in the queue. We're gonna watch this next one, y'all. Um, but so far, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the last girl? What do y'all think about the last girl? I think she's a pretty girl. Um, but she is absolutely clueless. And if she was my sister, I don't have any sisters. If she was, no, let's just say if she was my daughter, not that she's, young enough to be my daughter. Not that I'm old enough to be her mom, but if she were my daughter, trying to put herself out there to date, like I agree with like putting yourself out there, right? I don't think that a woman needs to be looking for a man. That's just not biblical, right? But I do think that you should put yourself in a position to be found, right? So it's not necessarily like terrible to go on this show and, so that you could put yourself out there a little bit more. I mean, I wouldn't do it, you know. I, Obviously, I've been married for 8 years, but even if I weren't married, I would not go on this show and put myself out there like that. I wouldn't do it. But this is a different world we live in. This is even, different than, when I was single, before I got married. It's a completely different dating scene. And I don't, envy any of, you daughters who are out there trying to find love. Like I understand it. I get it. I'm not one who advocates for marriage, but I don't advocate against it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't promote marriage, but I don't demote. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, I'm not against it or for it. It's just, if that is what you want, if that is what you desire, right? Then there are things that you can do to ensure your safety. If you have children, to ensure their safety, to make better decisions that line you up for the person that you want. Because just because you want this person doesn't mean that you're going to get this person, because you have to consider the decisions that you've made and how that's going to impact you, and to think that it's of no consequence, all your previous decisions and all of that stuff, like it doesn't matter now, is that shows like your lack of awareness. And I think she had like a really significant lack of awareness that is going to affect her ability to find the guy that she's looking for. To find a guy who is not predatory, who's not really in it just to try to see what her daughter looked like, you know, or what her sons look like, okay? Because let's keep it real. And so I'm more concerned for her than anything. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and you know, just and get into it. If she was your daughter, or she was your sister, your cousin, what advice would you give her? What would you say? Like daughter to daughter, what would you say to her? Um, as in like, okay, I saw your interview and this is my advice to you. This is my critique, constructive criticism that I can give you about, the decisions that you made and what you are wanting out of a relationship. What would you say to her? Let's go to the next one.
Hello, Kendra.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
Hey, what you got going on over here, girl?
I literally just washed my hair and slicked my hair down.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so you washed your
Oh,
hair, and
God.
that was it. This is the. What are you doing? You molding it? It's
Daughter,
a doobie wrap?
No, you can't see her. I just washed it down. Let me get up in the
daughter,
morning.
no, daughter, no, daughter, no, 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 y'all. I see a lot of daughters come on here and they be like looking bad, like you got to put your best foot forward, like You can't come on here with your hair like all wrapped up and like looking terrible. Now, this is what ends up happening. A lot of people call into the show and never get selected, right? And so sometimes when they're not even looking right, they call in thinking that they're not going to get accepted again, but they just want to take a chance, right? And then they end up getting selected when they look their worst. Like, how that always happen? Like they be looking at worse, and they like, dang, all the other times I came on here, you never selected me, and now I look terrible, and you selected me. Like I get it, right? I totally get it. However, how and ever, don't ever come on here looking bad. Period. Don't ever click the accept me button. Just don't do it. Just wait it out. Wait it out, or just always look good, putting your best foot forward when you come on here. Like first impressions, y'all. Like first impressions are a big deal.
And then curl it up.
Okay. Okay. Give me some light, baby.
All right.
Thank you, Priscilla. Priscilla Ann said she prayed for me. Thank you, Priscilla Ann. All right, give me some light, girlfriend. What we got going on over here? What's your name, baby?
Alexis.
Alexis. Alexis, where you calling me from, love?
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana?
Yes.
How old are you, Alexis?
I am 31.
Okay, this is the best light you got.
She seemed like she's a sweetheart. Just like off the first few minutes. Alexis seems like she's a real sweetheart.
All right, hold on. I'm going in the bathroom, baby.
Baby. Baby.
Hey, baby.
Now, Alexis.
Oh, no.
They're going to talk about you with a scarf on your head. You don't care?
No, I don't.
There you go. Take it off, sis. Thank you.
Wet.
Ain't nothing but a word. Ain't nothing. You ain't
If
saying.
she could put that thing right back on when she get off. See, this is a much better look. Much better. And her hair's not even done. Like it's just slicked down. It's a much better look. Look at her face. She's not a bad looking girl. You could probably tell she's probably a little bit overweight, but that's not that's just her, I guess. But she's not a bad looking girl. But the hair does really matter. How your hair look. Cause y'all know, like your hair. Even when your face isn't done, your hair just has to be done, because it's just like when your hair is not done, it's just like it just totally messes up your look. It's just
Ain't
not a
nothing
good
but
look.
a word for Alexis.
Speaking of hair, let's take these rollers out.
It is. It is. All right, Alexis, we're actually good. If you can you bring the camera down a little bit? We just see a little bit of the cylinder. Okay, there we go. About you was good though, so don't change it too much.
Okay.
I don't want your head cut off. All right, okay. So we got Alexis, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 31. You have any children?
I have 2.
How old are your 2 kids?
I have a 4-year-old and I have a 6-month-old.
Are they both by the same man?
Oh God. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if they by the same man.
Why you not with this man?
We've been together too long.
Sis. No, sis. No, not that we've been together too long. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. She got a 6-month-old, y'all. That's too new. That is too new. Too new. No, ma'am.
Well, you had a baby 6 months ago. When did y'all break up?
Before I found out I was pregnant.
So you went through the whole pregnancy and y'all wasn't together?
We was messing around though.
Y'all was still having sex?
She said she was trying to like it sound good. We were messing around though. We were messing around though. Girl, yeah, we were messing around though. No, ma'am. So he still got an end. Are y'all catching that? This is what I'm saying. This is where your discernment got to be, where you read between the lines. She's still messing with him. So just be with him. But she talking about we been together too long, girl, bye.
Why not just be with your child's father if you still gonna sleep with him?
2 Scorpios can't be together forever.
Oh God, not with the zodiac signs. God, y'all, come on, sis. Not with the zodiacs. Not with the zodiac. 2 Scorpios can't be together. But I was still messing with them though. We was still sleeping together though. But 2 Scorpios can't be together forever. Girl, no. No, ma'am.
Why you keep giving me your vagina and kids if you can't be with him?
That's why I left him alone. Got the tubes tied.
Got your tubes tied. So you left him
So now she can't even have any more. Girl.
alone. Your tubes tied. So now you want to find a new man?
Yes.
And you don't want to have your new man's child.
I don't want no more kids.
No more kids. No more kids. No more kids. Let me find out more about you, Alexis. What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not working. And that's because my motor head went out in my truck. So I'm waiting to get another truck so I can start back working.
Sis. Look at Kendra face. Y'all look at Kendra face. Look at Kendra face. And look at the girl face. Look at Alexis face. Alexis seems like a sweetheart. Bless her clueless little heart. And bless her clueless little heart. Oh God, girl. Daughter.
Ooh. Now, Alexis, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna give you a chance if you want to proceed. Now, the Kendra cousins, and I got to be honest too. Do you feel like you're in a position to start dating? You have a 4-year-old, a 6-month-old, and you're not working. This is the moment you want to meet a man?
Your car broke down.
Tell me why you want to meet a man right now when you got.
See, when you are looking for somebody and you are in a vulnerable position, you are going to make bad decisions. You're going to make bad decisions because you're desperate. She desperate. All the while still sleeping with her kid's father. Man.
You got so many things that you can be focusing on.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
It ain't like you gotta help me pay bills or be a daddy to my kids. I want a daddy for my.
How are you paying?
So okay, so like if she doesn't need a man to help her pay bills or be a daddy to her kids, but she got a vehicle that's broke down, which is keeping her from working, that don't even make sense. It sounds like you ain't got it, sis, and you need help.
Paying your bills?
Well, I own my house.
Okay.
So I just got light bill and water bill.
So where are you getting money from?
Child support.
I mean, I could do hair and watch kids. Like it's always a hustle.
Okay, so
So there's something I talk about often on the show when I say single seasons. Single seasons is when you decide you are not dating because you got other things to focus on. So we can proceed, Alexis, if you want to. It's gonna be your decision. But my personal suggestion for you, you got a 6-month-old baby, you got a 4-year-old child, and you're currently not working. I think you could be focusing on bettering your life in a lot of different ways. But if you feel as though you want to meet a man right now, it's your call.
She do.
Okay. I gave my disclaimer. Let's continue.
Antoine,
all right.
Ain't no public assistance this way, baby.
Say what?
Ain't no public way. Somebody in the comments said public assistance. Ain't no public assistance. Everything over here is own.
Okay. So no Section 8. That's what you're trying to get
Section
down.
I own this. I own this.
He owns it. Okay. What's your zodiac sign? What happened, Alexis?
I'm a Scorpio.
See, she never even, she did, like, anytime these girls engage with people in the comments who are saying things, and they start to get into like a back and forth with people in the comments, that's just a bad look. It's a bad look for real. Bless her heart.
Okay. Alexis, I can tell you can fight. I don't want no problems.
Right.
Alexis, Baton
Let's
Rouge,
Alexis it
Louisiana,
down,
31
y'all.
Scorpio, mom of 2 kids, a 4-year-old, 6-month-old by the same man, never married, correct?
No.
And currently not working. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for a man that could, like me, could still stand during hard times. Like, just because I'm not working, that don't mean I can't get my business done. You still have to be able to take care of your business. I like a man that's...
If she taking care of her business and her vehicle would be fixed, you know what I'm saying? She would be in a better position. But okay.
Not friendly. I don't like the friendly ones. I like a man to be able to... I could bring you to meet my daddy. If I can't bring you to meet my daddy, I can't meet you. I can't be with you.
Okay. Now, can I just ask you an opposite question of that? What do you think a man's mother would say about you?
Ooh.
Now, she might have something to say because I'm not working at the moment, but I haven't been out of work for a year. I haven't been out of work forever. It's just my mother went out my truck. I'm not working.
You also might say something about you having a 6-month-old child and a 4-year-old child too.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I can say today was I wasn't like other people. I didn't have kids. I didn't have kids young. I waited. That's the only thing I can say about that.
So you want a man that will get your daddy's approval?
Yes.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Somebody that smoked marijuana. Somebody that's always in the streets. Somebody that don't take care of their kids. Those are my deal breakers.
Okay. All right. What about, we gotta look a certain way?
I like tall, skinny dudes. Gotta have your teeth.
Look at Kendra face, y'all.
If you got for us, Alexa.
Huh?
Smile for us. Okay, you got nice teeth. Now, Alexis. He gotta be tall and skinny.
Yeah, I like a tall, skinny man. I never been with no other man besides a tall, skinny dude.
Also, your children's dad is tall and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So you want the opposite of you?
Yeah.
Yes. Would you not date a man that was your
messy, y'all?
I probably would give it a try. I just never had it.
Never had it. Okay. Fair enough. What about money? Do we got to make a certain amount of money?
I don't care about money. Long as he able to make some money.
Okay. Oh,
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care about his money as long as he can make some money. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, Alexis don't got no income requirement now. Okay. Could he have kids already?
He could have kids, but I feel like your child has to be older than my 4-year-old.
Now, Alexis, I'm trying. I'm trying with you. But all you want is the opposite of you in every situation. You want a man the opposite of you physically. Now you want a man that have kids not in your situation. You just said they got to approve. Your daddy got to approve. You was honest enough to know that a mother might have some questions if her son brought you home. This is a lot of opposites of you. This is why I said single season could do you well so you could become the person you want to date. Now, why he got to accept your 6-month-old baby and your 4-year-old baby, but he got to have kids older the age of 4. Tell me how that makes sense.
Because that's just how I feel. I don't want to. Okay, so most people that have kids that's wrong, most dudes that have kids that's around my kid's age, you're still dealing with your baby mama.
And you still dealing with your baby daddy. Y'all, she just said she was still dealing with her baby dad. Right? Did I hear that wrong? She,
I don't want to deal with that. I'm not dealing with my baby daddy no more.
girl.
Like, he got him a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all believe that?
So basically, if a man came to you with your resume, you wouldn't date him.
Right.
You said right.
So you wouldn't date yourself.
I have myself as a friend.
You'll have
And
yourself
that's exactly
as a
what
friend.
you're gonna be to other people. You just gonna be a friend or a jump off. She's clueless, y'all. And it's gonna bring the wrong element into her life. You have got to increase your discernment, activate your discernment, sis. Even if in your past you have made decisions that were not the best, you like at some point you have to gain some self-awareness, some critical thinking, some analytical skills.
Friend.
Mm-hmm.
But you want a man to date you, so you're asking somebody to do that you actually would not do yourself.
Crazy. I know.
Well, you know it's crazy. This is the first step. That's the first step of waking up. And she realizes, now, maybe you never did realize how crazy it sounds until you got to say it back to yourself. So you wouldn't even accept you if you was a man. You wouldn't date you.
I probably wouldn't. It just be my little yeah.
So
Which is
so
exactly
be a
what's
man
gonna
that you would just
happen.
have sex with every now and then.
A little yeah is like that's just your friend. Like we chilling. Like
Do you
we
have
don't
sex
have to
with
be.
the? Okay, I don't know this terminology. Do you have sex with that person?
No,
No.
we are
Yeah,
friends.
you
Oh
do.
no. Just friends. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're on record.
Yeah. Now, I'm not no young person, okay, with all the lingo and all of that stuff. But I know a little yeah is not, it is somebody you sleep with. Y'all sleep with each other on occasion. She's lying.
Okay, so there's no sex. I didn't know what it meant. Okay, no sex.
No, because if
But
it wasn't a little yeah, then it would just be a friend. If it was somebody that you was just friends with, it'd just be a friend. You wouldn't have to call him a little yeah. Y'all, come on.
ultimately, you're saying is if you met a man in your predicament, as in your physical attire, had a 6-month-old child and a 4-year-old child, he could only be your friend. You wouldn't date him. Right?
Right.
But you want a man to date you with all of that going on.
He don't. I'm not making him. That's up to his. That's his decision.
Hello? Say it again,
You
honey.
can hear me? I said that's his decision.
Okay. This is fair. She wouldn't take the deal, but if you want to take the deal, you should. Let's do the Kendra cam, honey.
Okay, hold on.
Are y'all hearing this?
Jackie Turner said that's what she wants. Kendra, let her go. I'm not gonna let it go until I'm gonna let it go. And that's the problem right there. Oh, turn around. Oh, did you turn around? You turn around fast. Got that booty in our face.
Don't show the baby.
Now.
My baby said, "Hey,
Don't show the baby. And then do that in front of the baby. Lord Jesus. Lord.
Hey, baby. Hey.
no, she don't want to see you."
Hey, baby.
We done already seen the baby.
All right. Alexis, Baton Rouge, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was with their dad. We were together for over 10 years.
Okay. And you broke up, you said, before the baby, when you got pregnant with your last child, but y'all was still intimate at times.
Right.
Okay. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Let me see. A couple of months ago,
Okay. Was it their father? So let me ask this. Y'all have
A couple of months ago. See, when you just keep asking questions, the truth will come on out. A couple months ago.
2 kids together, a 6-month-old together. Is it impossible for y'all to work things out?
I wouldn't say it's impossible, but we both just chose to go our separate ways. Like,
Supposed to go y'all separate. Okay. He got a new woman?
uh-huh.
Oh, he got a new woman. Okay, so there you have it. He got a new woman. All right, what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Alexis?
My attitude, my facial expressions, and that's all I can think of right now.
That's
You only
all,
got 2
girl.
flaws?
What you say? If you can't have no
You
flaw,
only
that's
have
the
2
flaw.
flaws? What?
What you say? You say if you can't think of 3 flaws, that's a flaw itself.
Sure is. Sure is. Sure is. So you only have 2. You don't have 3.
That's all I can think of.
That's all you. That's all. That's all.
Now, people watch this show all the time. They know the questions. I mean, people can answer these questions themselves without Kendra even asking them because she asks the same questions every single time, right? So for her to not even thought about um what her answers would be when she came on the show, when she finally got on the show, is like, that's bizarre, y'all. Like, that it's just a real lack of self-awareness that is really going to hurt us as daughters in the end. And and the simple fact that she's just like, well, I don't know, I can't think of 3 flaws. I mean, I could think of like a lot of flaws in her, just off of seeing her in, like, what is this, like not even 15 minutes into the video. This is really clear to me. And then she says, like, the father of her children has moved on to be with another woman, but she just slept with him a couple of months ago. Was he with another woman then? Is he cheating on the girl he's with now with his baby mom, her? See, these are things that like a lot of us don't think about when we go to, like, telling our business. We don't think about exactly, like, if a person puts 2 and 2 together, you know, then, like, you don't look good, sis. Your decision making it looks off. And I don't know how you can, like, when Kendra says, why would a man be lucky to be with you? Well, one of those things, like, if you had discernment, if you had the ability um to be introspective, if you had ability to look at yourself and evaluate your decisions and make better decisions, and that would be an asset. That would be a very, very blessed thing, a blessed reason why someone would be lucky to be with you, because you're not going to keep on doing the same things that's not working for you. You're not insane, right? Because what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So to have discernment is one reason why someone would be lucky to be with you. I have the ability to analyze the situation. I have the ability to read the room. I have the ability to make better decisions based off of evaluating and being honest with myself, and being like, objective, so that I make better decisions, moving forward. And what I say is, like, as women, your next move needs to be your best move. But with this situation, you can tell just by the way she's talking, the lack of awareness, of self-awareness, the inability to analyze her life, her decisions, the decisions that she continues to make, and she's just destined to keep on doing the same thing over and over again, having the same result. I mean, I guess a good thing is that she's not going to have any more children like the last girl who had 4, who just keeps on doing it. She never said her tubes were tied, so she's probably still has the ability to have more kids. So which means that there will be a 5th baby dad and a 5th child, probably. And at the rate that she's going with sleeping with dudes from the show, being in a relationship just recently, broke up with the guy 2 weeks ago, it could have easily happened with any of those 2 guys too, because she's not making any different decisions. She lacks the ability to look at the decisions that she's already made and do something different. She lacks the ability to say, this is what I want in the future and this is how I'm going to get there. These are the decisions and the moves that I need to make to get me to where I want to be in a relationship, in life, with my children, with my finances, with my spirituality, with anything. And so when I say your next move needs to be your best move, you can tell that some of these daughters are going to continue making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. They're going to be at this big old age and find themselves in no better position, in fact, worse positions as the years progress. You should be getting better with time, not worse.
That's all.
Okay, and I do want to say something to the people that's in the comments.
There she go. There she go.
High school diploma, being to college. It's nothing. The smart comment. Yeah, we ain't with it.
There she go.
Well, listen. I gave you the disclaimer in the beginning before we started with the interview, so I wanted to make you well aware. But okay, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Alexis, honey?
I'm a team player. I'm not gonna leave you stuck out by yourself. I'm supportive.
Now she says that I'm a team player. I wouldn't leave you out by yourself. But so what is it? What is the situation with you and your kid's father? She never gave a valid reason why they're not together. She just said, well, 2 Scorpios, we've been together too long and 2 Scorpios can't be together. What does it even mean? That does mean that, like, it does seem to be that you guys aren't together for reasons that really don't make sense. Like, what does your zodiac sign have to do with it? Really? I know a lot of people believe in these zodiacs and they feel like, oh, this just tells me who I am and my personality, and it's so on point. The zodiacs be knowing I'm exactly like the zodiacs say I am. Like, okay, let's just say you believe in that and you go by that. Does that mean that you don't have the ability to change those characteristics? If they're not serving you, you don't have the ability to change that? Because what, you're bound by what the zodiac says you are? It just don't make sense. So she's saying that these are her positive traits, but the math ain't mathing.
And I'm understanding.
Okay. What's the age range you would date? You're 31.
36 to 45.
36 to 45. You say you don't want more kids. And okay, let's do it. We got Alexis, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 31, Scorpio. Not currently working. When do you plan on working again?
Well, I'm in the process of looking for a vehicle. Got the money.
Oh, because you gotta get a car, you said, right?
For one.
Say again, honey.
I'm looking for another SUV.
Okay, another SUV. 2 kids. You already said you got your 2 tied. You're not trying to have kids again. All right, let's do it, Alexis. And you want the guy to be tall and skinny.
What, say it again?
You want the man to be tall and skinny.
Right.
Do you want to get married, or that's not important to you?
I do want to get married. I have my baby daddy did propose to me. We were supposed to get married this year in August, but like I say, we call it quits. I do want to be married.
Why did you call it quits? He wanted to marry you. You have 2 kids together. And how did he find it? Okay, I got 2 questions. Why did you say no? And you guys, and I think you were pregnant in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he proposed to you while you were pregnant?
No, he proposed to me last year, the beginning of last year.
You wasn't pregnant yet.
Mm-mm.
So you said no, but then you still got pregnant by him?
I told him yes, I married him. We're supposed to get married this year.
Okay. What happened?
Like I say, 2 Scorpios can't be together.
Girl.
No. What happened?
Kendra,
why did you not marry the man that proposed to you? You was engaged and then had a baby by 6 months ago. What happened that you said, I can't be with this man? Or was it his decision?
No, it was mine. It was out.
What happened?
Nothing major. It was just like I couldn't do. We the same person. We got the same attitude. We both got a smart mouth. Like we the same. And no, I
found another woman already. Yeah. Say again.
I saw somebody say I ran him off. No, I didn't ran him off. If I want to, we could get back together.
So I got another, because you told me that you got pregnant. You guys broke up before you got pregnant. Your baby's 6 months old. Mm-hmm. So last year he proposed. You said yes. So when did you end the engagement?
Wait, I'm sorry. He proposed to me 2 years ago. I'm sorry. 2 years ago. Then I got pregnant last year. And we end up calling it quits. Like a month before I found out I was pregnant.
Okay, so you called it quits. And you don't want to share the reason. Okay, I'll leave it alone. But you called it quits and you had already been having sex. And then you found out.
She broke up with this man. She said it was nothing major. Oh my God, girl.
After that you was pregnant.
Jennifer said I need to get my hair done. It was wrapped up. I just washed it. It's about to get done in the morning. So what you talking about?
Okay, so y'all broke up last year. Then you found out you were pregnant. And then did y'all ever have a conversation of, can we fix this now that I'm pregnant?
We talked about it. Every blue moon, we always talk about getting back together. But then something happened, and we just like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, like I said, we've been together over 10 years. He a street dude. I don't want that.
Okay, I understand that, but you had 2 kids by him, honey. So whether you want it or not, y'all connected for life.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it. How can the guy reach out to you, baby girl?
Facebook, Queen Lex Come First, or Instagram, Zara Zay World.
Say one more time, honey.
On Facebook, Queen Lex Come First, or Instagram, Zari Zay World.
Okay. All right, well, listen, Alexis, Baton Rouge, you want to be in Baton Rouge?
I do. I'm not going to leave my house to go pay rent. I'm not going to do that.
So you want him to move in with you?
He can move in with me, or he can have his own house.
But so you own the house. Say again, honey?
I said, I'm just not leaving my house.
Okay. Because you own your house.
Right.
Okay. So either have in a dating equation, of course, he'll have his own place. You'll have your own place. But if y'all were to get serious and it did go to marriage, the goal would be for him to move into your house?
He can. He can, or he could keep his own.
So you could be married and live in separate houses?
He could move in with me, or he could keep his own house. I'm not moving in with him. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to leave free rent to go pay rent. That's the point of owning a house.
I understand it. I totally understand it. I guess I'm asking and the thought process of you getting married. You know, because I think a lot of women think about single life, but they don't always think about married life. So I was just saying, in your single life, it all makes sense, and it can make sense in married life too. But I was just wondering if
It's a house. It's a 3-bedroom house. Living room, dining room, kitchen, and a washroom. With a back house. Don't forget
okay,
that while you're talking about a hut.
what happened while we talking about a what, baby girl?
Somebody said something about a hut or a house. It's a house.
No.
A
Okay.
hut.
No, we
Don't do that.
we get it. We'll get it. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. You keep me posted how it goes, sweetheart.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I
All
want to
right.
know. How is
Bye,
it?
baby.
That's what I want to know, y'all. I want to get like the update, you know? Like I want to see how this all works out for her, and, I honestly think that like, I mean, obviously I don't recommend being with no street dude, right? But, I also, I mean, like Kendra said, she did have 2 kids with him, you know. He, proposed to her, she said yes. They messed around as recently as a couple months ago, but he's with someone else. So it implies that they still have a relationship even when he's moved on and she's looking for someone else. It's just like, to me, this is a bad situation. And I predict, right? Just, based off of what I've seen on this show, is that more than likely she's going to have like a lot of foreign men um in inboxing her, or predatory men, but as far as someone serious, I can't see someone serious really signing up to be with her. She's combative. She could simply have ignored any of the comments in the comment section. I mean, I didn't have the comments up, so you guys never even saw the comments. The only way that you would know people were talking about her hair, about her house, about any of those things was because she said it. She highlighted them, you know? She highlighted the negativity that was thrown at her. And you just have to think about the mindset of a person who would do that, who would want to get combative with people in the comment section, and she don't even know, in that, Kendra didn't say anything about what people were saying in the comments. So it's just like, why would you even highlight those things? And a prospective person, would see that, would see, okay, she's combative, she makes bad decisions. She said there's nothing major that happened between her and her baby's dad. So why are they not together? I mean, it's just like the whole scenario is like with these last two, daughters that we just reviewed. I mean, it's just not, it's just looking like we really need to activate and elevate our discernment skills, because we're just lacking, like significantly lacking there. And that's going to impact, you know if you don't have discernment, is I promise you, it's dangerous. It's dangerous out here. You have to be able to discern in order to save your life and protect your children. So what do y'all think? I mean, get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this look, child. Okay. Got let me get these edges together, child. Okay. I'm gonna get my hair done in a couple weeks. Get a retwist. I can't wait. I love it when my hair is freshly retwisted. Um, but we're gonna work with what we got going on right now. I got these little curls going on or whatever. So I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling real cute. Very, very demure, very mindful. Isn't that what y'all ain't that what y'all was saying? Lord. Bless y'all hearts. Bless y'all hearts. Okay. But anyway, so this is our look for today. And I have a couple of different pair of earrings that I'm thinking about wearing. I've got these raindrop, teardrop looking ones, and then I've got these ones that's got like little pearls little balls of pearls on there. And then I've got these. I don't think I want to wear these though, because they're a little stiff. You know, they're a little stiff. And I got a little makeup on them, so they're like, I need to wash them. So we'll just exclude those. So what do we think? Y'all want, should we wear the teardrop looking ones? Should we go with this? Yeah, let's go with this. This is cute. This is giving. I mean, it's giving, right? Um, so yeah, this is our look for today. And I've got this cute little wrap dress on. Let me let y'all see it. Okay. Don't pay attention to any mess y'all see around here. I think I'm gonna put some boots on. Y'all like hang out with me for a minute. Let's get some boots. And I'm gonna just turn this a little bit so y'all can see. I've just created this. I'm gonna share these videos with you guys because I've just created this glam space in here. So I still have, let me move this microphone. I still have you know, these shoes here to put up, but I've got like you know, the shoe cases for everything. And then right here, these are boot cases. So these are all like my you know, my long boots, high boots, whatever, thigh highs and stuff like that. Those are all boots right there. And then I still have some shoes in the box that I need to put up. But I was wanting to like get rid of all of like the shoe boxes because I can't even really see what shoes are in there. And y'all, I know there's been like a time or two where I rebought some shoes that I didn't know I already had because I couldn't see them. So you know how that goes. But anyway, I'm thinking I want to wear some boots today. I think it's gonna be pretty warm outside today. And y'all look how this dress is pretty cute, but I'm trying to understand how to tie this piece to where it looks right. So let me see. Maybe like right there, I guess. Ooh, like right there, I guess. And then like, do you think I should like put it in like a bow or something? Like in a bow, I guess, so that at least it won't come out. Or should I like just make a knot and let it hang? And cover this part right here. I think I might just put it in a knot and let it hang. It's pretty cute, I guess. I mean, I could do a bow, right? Should I do a bow, you guys? Y'all let me know in the comments. Because I don't know if I'm feeling the little, like, just the knot. I don't know. Let me see. Let me find me some boots to wear. Let me see. I'm thinking these today. What do y'all think about these? Like, right? I think they'll be cute with it. Yeah. But see, like, wait a minute. But if I had put these earrings with it and then these boots, like that might have been the move, right? But then also it does have kind of like this gold stitching though. So the gold does go with it too. I don't know, y'all. We just gonna do it like this. We're gonna put these here boots on. I ain't trying to overthink it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to overthink it. Okay, let me turn this back. Whoop. I don't know if this hair gonna stay in place, you guys. The wind blow, it's like it's gonna just go where it wanna go. Okay, let me zip these. Okay, I think I'm good. What you guys think? Hold on, let me let you see. What do you think? Is it cute? Is it cute? Let me see. I like it, y'all. I like it. What do y'all think? Can you see the whole thing? Yeah. Looking cute today. All right, daughters. So have a wonderful day. Get in the comments and let me know what you think about what we saw today. My analysis of our daughters. We're gonna do this again. I love watching Kendra G show and kind of just seeing you know what's going on in these streets. And seeing how the daughters are doing out in these streets. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. What advice would you give? What's the discerning message? I mean, what are you getting from this as far as your discernment is concerned? What is God telling you? What advice would you give to these daughters to just help them make better decisions? To just kind of pour into other daughters, just a daughter to daughter analysis of what you've seen. So let them know in the comments. And I love you guys. And remember, you are important to me. I need you to survive. I love you. Bye bye for now.